Welcome back to Folkestone, Georgia. I'm Adam Bell for Charlton Sports Network. Coming back on the air a little bit early. We got head coach Russ Murray joining us in just a second. Go ahead, do what you got to do, Coach. Are you good? You ready? All right. Head coach Russ Murray of the Charlton County Indians just got named that last night. Charlton County School Board had a special meeting last night. Coach, can you hear me all right over there?
I hear you good.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
I know we're excited. We're excited to have you. Looking forward to. If you could you swing around here? I got some stuff I want to show you while we're doing the interview.
All right.
Appreciate you joining us. I know we've got a lot to talk about. First off, you texted me last night after I found out you were the new head coach of the Indians, and I thought you'd be out celebrating. Tell the fans what you told me you were doing last night.
Well, like any other guy would be doing, is doing home things. I was walking the dogs. And I was waiting on the call. They told me, be listening for the call, and I was. Of course, happy when it came.
I know we've seen you on the sidelines now for 24 years, right? 24 years.
24 years.
Right here at Charlton County. You've been an offensive line coach and assistant head coach.
Yeah, that's been my title, I guess, since 2006. I've been the varsity offensive line coach since 2004. And I was hired in 95, and I was the head junior high coach. And I did, back then it was before huddle and stuff like that. We had VHS and DVDs. Me and Coach McNeil and Coach Baxter, other coaches, I did a lot of varsity work. But, I didn't do stuff on Friday nights. We broke down film, scouted, and things like that. Learned a lot of football. Learned a lot of football from 95 to 2003 for sure.
And you're homegrown. You played ball here as well.
I did. I played I was in high school here from 85 to 88 football season-wise. I graduated in 1989 and went off to school at Valdosta State. And I played a year there at Valdosta State. And then I just, went to college and got out in 94. But it was in mid-year, so I subbed, and then a job came open, and I took it. I had some job opportunities at other places, but Coach McWhorter had talked to me about, hey, I want to get my junior high under control. Would you come do that? I said, sure, and so that's how it started.
Yeah. Well, I know coming in, you've got spring football coming up. I guess nothing will change with the schedule, right? We'll still have Camden spring.
Well, yeah, we're still going to do that this spring. We're under contract with them. When Coach McWhorter signed that contract, it was a 2-year deal. I believe. I haven't had a chance to really look too much at that stuff, but I talked to Coach Coffey over there, the AD at Camden, and we're going to do that. It's kind of already set up for spring football to do it that way, and that's one less thing that we're going to have to do. We're kind of behind a little bit the way things go because it's been, usually in how things go in January, boom, first week of January, we come back from school, we hit it, everything we're going, and there's things that head coaches do to get schedules ready and stuff like that, and, for the summer. And none of that was done, and we got to get the weight room going like it should have been going a couple weeks ago. But that was the whole process. It was probably a necessary process that had to be done. So it is what it is. And the kids have been working out, and they've done a good job. Coach Brooks has really done a good job with them getting done what we could do during that time.
Very, very good. On the staff, have a hard time hearing sometimes. You've been around me a long time. Okay. I'm partially deaf. And the staff, I know you just talked about Coach Woods and all. Well, I know it's early. You've only been head coach for the day, but anything going to change, or is everything going to stay pat?
Well, it's like I said in my interviews. There's going to factor in a bunch of things there. We wasn't really fully prepared that Coach Matt was going to leave, but and they got to figure out. I had to figure out if they want to be here or not, and them too.
I got you.
People move all the time, different time. I don't know what kind of opportunities that they may be seeking. If it was up to me, sure, I'd like to keep the staff intact because they're my friends and work well with them. But there's going to be some changes here and there. One of the things I want to try to do is get a strength and conditioning coach per se. If I can find one, they're hard to find. The good ones are.
Definitely.
And
Especially with the experience they have and the relationship with a lot of the kids they already have too.
Oh yeah. The guys for sure. Our guys here have great relationships with them. But I'll be doing that. I mean, like I said, today was my first day. I talked to some of the staff.
Oh, I know.
And we'll do that. We'll do that Monday too, and we'll evaluate what we have with that there.
Well, let me show you what I've been working on for the fall, Coach. I know you're going to be the first one to see this.
Okay.
Nobody has seen it at all, but I got a new headline for a coaches show this year. I want to see what you think about that right there.
That's pretty neat.
You like that?
Oh yeah, that's good. That's pretty neat.
The coach, you wanted to say the Coach Murray Show or the Coach Russ Murray Show?
That's fine. Either way. It's not, I guess I'll be the head of the program, but believe me, it's not about me. One of the things that I'm going to drive home with my philosophy on everything is no one person is what the program's about, even me, and that's how it's been. That's something Coach McWhorter, kind of established, nobody's bigger than our program here at Charlton, and we still have a good program. There's some things we got to tighten up, hopefully to get back to that greatness that we once had. But it takes a lot of work, Me and a friend of mine were talking, not too long, Ricky Carter. We were talking a while back, and people were complaining when Georgia lost to LSU, and he said something that I know to be true. He said, it's hard to win a ball game. I said, you dang right. Yeah. Even ball games you're supposed to win is hard. And,
especially in Region 2, you can't take anything for granted.
Championships are real hard to win. Yeah, and we play in a very competitive region that you can get beat by anyone at any time, from top to the bottom. And, and that's, that's what we like, that competition. But, but anyway, we're just going to try to be put the best program out there we can, and it's going to take some work because we lost a lot of folks,
Probably 20 seniors this past year.
Yeah, probably in the 24 years I've been here, going into my 25th, this is probably the biggest hit that I know that we've taken through graduation.
I know
we got less than 5 players coming back on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
There were some kids that started here and there and in different places, but they're less than 5, solid starters coming back. So that's going to be a lot of work on both sides of the ball.
You've got a good group from Bethune coming up.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what that's one of the best groups we have, freshman classes coming up that we've had in a long time. And I'm excited. I've watched them. I didn't get to watch them play much football because of the times. They play on, used to be back in the day, everybody played on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. But they play on Tuesdays and Mondays, and they were on the road. And it's, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But Wednesday you kind of slack off. But Mondays and Tuesdays were working days for varsity programs. And we're later, and we're trying to get things done, watching film after. And, they're done playing on the Monday games. And I caught them playing a little bit. I've been watching them play basketball.
Yeah.
And that's minus the linemen. And there's some great-looking skill.
Got some good athletes.
Yeah, there is.
Everything's wide open. I mean, as far as positions go this year, right?
Oh yeah, we always say that or in the past, I know with my linemen, it's always been that I got 5 spots, but I know and they know that those spots are taken if somebody's coming back. But last year we started 4 new linemen, and I was proud of the way they progressed as the season went on. I think they improved more probably than any part of the team. Because I started, the only person I had to start even one game was Grayson Carter, and he's solid. I mean, he made first team all region, and that's with the lineman that Irwin and Clinch had, and he was able to crack one of the top 5 there. But other than that,
Ricky be back, right?
Yeah, he will be back. Grayson will be back. He'll be my senior, and right now I guess he would probably be the lone senior in what we kind of put together. It will be probably. Khalil Burrows is coming back, so I have 2 offensive linemen with starting experience coming back. That's better than we were last year on offensive line.
Oh yeah, last year was a rebuild.
We only had one. With Grayson.
Because of the 2017, you have 4 or 5 graduate.
4.
4 graduate. So at least you've got. If you had to rebuild anywhere, it's good to start that you have some linemen coming back that have some experience.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want a brand new backfield back there with a brand new offensive line.
Well, we're basically going to have that again. I mean, we have to get 3 starters.
Yeah.
But there's been a lot of times we get 3 starters, but 4, never had 5, thank goodness. But, always somebody's been able to come back. But anyway.
So are we going to have that? I know people from the last several years have been used to I see it. We're about to come into the basketball game. I'm getting waved off over here. For the football season coming up, I know you don't want to give too much away because it's very, very early. We're going to see a little bit more hard-nosed football. Is it still going to be wide open?
Well, one thing I've learned throughout the years is I'm not sold on any offensive philosophy. I'm going to do what our kids are capable of doing, and we'll assess that during the spring. We'll try some stuff and through the summer, and then we'll do what's best for us.
Build the offense to your
That's
personnel.
Right, exactly.
All right. Coach, you mind sticking around for a minute? You got to go. We're going to do a little basketball.
Yeah, well, I'll stick around for a little bit.
If you got a minute. I appreciate you joining us.
Yes, sir.
I know you're not real keen on the camera and the mic.
Well, that's all right. That's part of it.
That's one of the new things with the job, Coach.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
But I do appreciate it. I look forward to many years like we did with the past regime coming in. Yeah. Let me bring that intro back in real quick. Welcome to Folkestone, Georgia. You're watching Charlton County basketball on the Charlton Sports Network. Indians versus Irwin coming up in just a second. Tip-off right now is Ryan Williams at half court for the Tribe. I'm joined by head coach Russ Murray of the football Indians. Saquon Clark for 3, misses. I know Irwin has been a thorn in our side for the last few years on the football side of things. I understand they lost one of their main running backs to Coffee County in the offseason this year.
Well, I'd heard that, but they have a ton of them. They got a ton of them. They're talented, all the way from probably their junior high. I haven't scouted them much about that, but I'm sure Coach Nobles and his bunch, they've got something. I did hear that kid transferred, but I don't know anything about it other than what y'all may know.
Those points you saw for Zarian didn't count. It was a lane violation. Over on the other side of the swamp, Clinch County hired a new coach as well last night, Don Tyson.
Well, actually, it was this morning. I read in the Clinch County News, but I don't think that was a big surprise. Do you?
No, the only surprise to me was they waited a week to do it.
Well, yeah, and he'll do a great job. Just like his father kind of was the guy that built Clinch into what they are today. And you got Coach Barber in between with Coach Dickerson, who did a phenomenal job. How many state championships did he win? 7, 5? I don't know how many he won. How many state championships did Coach Dickerson? How many state championships did Coach Dickerson win?
4?
Maybe 4. 4 or 5. Great job, great guy. And I sat and visited we played Clinton basketball last week, and their defense coordinator, Coach Peterson, was sitting here with me. He's actually their AD too, and we talked about things. And it's going to be different not seeing him over there. But they're not going to miss a beat with Coach Tyson. He's their offense coordinator. He's the one that came up with that crazy doggone offense they run, which has been very effective.
I saw. Which I know you probably can't comment about. I saw a little joke on social media today about that with Coach Tyson taking over. They're going to go from a 5-play playbook to a 6-play playbook.
Maybe. Well,
they do it well, though.
You don't have to run many plays if you can run the ones you run well. And it does look like they're running the same play, but they do it well. If you can
do it well, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly, that's right.
Irwin leads 6-0 early.
Well, Coach, somebody was telling me that is Irwin the number 2 ranked team in the state. Is that correct?
Somebody's what now?
Irwin, are they the number 2 ranked team in the state? Or is Irwin the number 2 ranked team in the state? That somebody was telling me.
I saw it today. They're up. I know it was top 6. Top 6. I have somebody from Irwin watching. A gentleman's watching from Irwin. Shoot me a text. What are you guys ranked right now? Charles Sneed's watching over in Irwin. He lets me know some stuff over there every once in a while. We'll find out what they're ranked. Zarian at the line trying to get the Tribe on the board. But I'm wanting to say they were top 5, Coach, at least in basketball.
Right.
Wilcox was sitting at 10.
Wilcox, they beat Wilcox this week, from what I understand, or last weekend. They look like they're not real big, but look like they're shifty, and I hear they can shoot. And it looks like they're being real shifty tonight. Already up on us 8-1.
Irwin had a big game the other night versus Lanier. I think that put them in the lead for the region. Keyshawn Williamson with the rebound gets the Indians.
Yeah, he worked for that. That's
to
good.
pull within 5. $11 for 3. In and out of the basket. Clark with the rebound. He'll shoot. And it's in. Indians pulled it within 3. Alderman kicks it over to Clark. It's a steal by Irwin. Steal by Indians. Back and forth.
Keyshawn got a little steal.
Well, the maidens won big the first game. Did you get to see that?
I did. The girls did well. You know, that's the one thing. You know, I graduated here at Charlton, and I like to see all our teams do well. You know, I'm a fan, too. I turn into a fan, so I might start yelling here in a second, you know. Try to keep my composure at some of these things, but, you know, I really root for these kids. I want all the kids to be successful in what they do.
Yeah.
And because they put work in, and coaches put work
Clark
in.
for 3.
Oh,
in and out of the rim. Williamson with the rebound, puts it back up. That misses. Zarian with the rebound. Burrows. Is he related to Tion?
You know, I don't know. There's a possibility.
Yeah.
But I don't
know. Another offensive lineman you have, Khalil, right?
Yeah.
He's related to Tion, right?
Yeah, that's Tion's little brother. Little big brother, anyway. You know, we call him his name that I affectionately put on him is Tiny. I put that on him in the 9th grade. He's far from being tiny. He really got after in the weight room today. I asked him, I said, he just on the way up here, I said, are you sore? He goes, yeah, I'm feeling it right now, Coach. So that's good.
Tion had a big year up there this year for Reinhardt. I think he had some conference awards and so forth up there, I believe.
I'm sure he did. He's a heck of a player. He's a real good football player. His coaches told me they thought he was the best defensive player in NAIA.
Substitutions for the Tribe. Pollock and Nelson. 12 is Nelson, right? I don't have my roster out. We did the interview earlier. I couldn't get the rosters. Oh, there it is over there. I don't see a 12 over there on the board, Coach.
Well, they're not.
I believe that's Nelson, I think.
Well, Adam, I'm fixing to have to run.
Coach Murray, congratulations, and thank you very much.
I appreciate it, and
I
thank you for
appreciate
having
it.
me. And
Well,
like I say, go Indians. That's it. Go Indians.
Sir?
Go Indians.
Go Indians. Yes, sir. Go Indians. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate your time. Congratulations.
Thank you. Anytime.
That was head football coach Russ Murray of the Charlton County Indians. Just got the job last night. Congratulations to Coach Russ. And we have checking the lineup. They're checking the lineup for the numbers. We have a technical foul. Call number 30 will go to the line for Irwin. I was doing the interview with Coach Murray. I wasn't able to go down and get the roster, so I'm not sure who 30 is for Irwin. He makes his shots. Irwin leads by 7. All right, I got that ranking earlier. Irwin is 5th in the state, 2nd in the power rankings. Appreciate it, Water. And that's good for 3. Keyshawn Williamson for 3 from the corner, missed. Pollock will bring it up court for the Tribe. Indians trail by 12. That's stolen. Irwin, 2-on-1. That's in. Pollock to the basket, missed. Don't forget we'll have Coach Thad Marchman of the Charlton County Indians baseball team coming up at the half. Alderman kicks it out to Nelson, missed. Make sure I'm giving, see if I can find a roster for the Indians that I've had in the past. We'll make sure I'm giving number 12 the right name. That's in for Irwin. And we have a timeout on the floor, so let's take a quick timeout as well. We'll be right back. You're watching Indians basketball on the Charlton Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Charlton Electric now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Welcome back. Indians trail right now 25-7 to the Irwin County Indians. Thank you for watching Charlton basketball on the Charlton Sports Network. Oh, I have a break. I'm going to take a minute to promote our newest show. Still working out the details on it, but we're excited to be bringing it to you. Region 2 this week will be a collaborative show between Charlton Sports Net and several other networks, at least one other network at this point. And over on Creekbox, we're working out the details, but we're excited about that. We're going to have Bill Bars from Irwin County Radio participating on that as well. So we're very excited about our new show, Region 2 this week. I said coming this fall, I meant this spring. On the Charlton Sports Network and a couple other networks as well. Turnover, Irwin Indians ball. Cobb to Nelson. That was Randy, by the way. Randy Nelson, number 12. I checked on a roster from a few games ago to make sure. I didn't want to call him the wrong name all night. Pollock for three, missed. Number 2 team in the state in the power rankings hits another one. They lead 29-7 over our Tribe. Call breaks up the potential dunk. Nelson, coast to coast for 2. Nelson missed. Irwin for 3, missed. Nelson with the rebound. Substitutions come in for the Tribe. 15 Harris, 25 Alderman, 21 Attaway. Pulls up for 3, in and out of the basket. The steal by Irwin. Misses the dunk. Foul called. Misses the first one. More substitutions for the Tribe. Williams and Clark come back into the game. (32-9). Irwin leads. Cobb to the basket, in traffic, missed. Zarian with the rebound. Turnover. Foul called. That's missed. Nelson with the rebound, lost a handle on it. Irwin comes up with it. Irwin throwing passes out there like they're playing football. Clark all the way to the basket. He's fouled. And we've got a discussion on the floor about something with the officials. Call a timeout. And they go over to talk to Coach Woods about the issue. And we're reset. There's a turnover by Irwin. Cobb saves the backcourt violation. Nelson for three, it's in. Cobb with the steal. Zarian saves it on the baseline. Clark comes out of there with it. Another steal by Irwin off the foot of Nelson. Who got it? Irwin's ball. 11 for 3, missed. Ryan with the rebound. In the corner, Burrows, missed. For 3, missed. Nelson having a good game tonight. And a big rebound right there, all the way to the basket. It's in. Zarian with the rebound. It's blocked. That's in. Pollock will bring it back up court. That's stolen. .30 for 3, missed. Williamson with the rebound. Burrows to the basket. It's in and fouled. .112 remaining in the first half. How blink that first period went by. And that's in. Williamson. Downtown to Zarian, missed the layup. Coming up on the end of the first half, Williamson to the basket. He's fouled. Williamson missed the first one. Makes the second. Irwin setting up for one last shot before the half. Nine seconds. Indians ball. Burrows. That's blocked. And that'll do it for the first half. Irwin 42. Our Indians 16. We'll have Coach Thad Marchman coming up in just a second. How you doing, Coach?
What's up, man?
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. We'll bring you on. You're watching Indians basketball on the Charlton Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
You come right here. You come right here if you want to. I want to show you something. Welcome back. Nothing like live webcasting. Welcome back. I have head coach Thad Marchman of the Charlton County Indians baseball team getting ready. I don't know whose that is. It fell out on the bleachers a while ago. Head coach of the Indians baseball team. Coach, can you hear me all right?
I can, yes.
Good. All right. Welcome back. Got a couple of things I wanted to show you real quick before we jump into the interview. I've got some new graphics for you this baseball season. That's the new scoreboard right there. That's going to be on your, let me bring it back here. That'll be on the game cast up there in the top left-hand corner when it's blown up.
Right, I see it, yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, I just got a sample game in there, Irwin and Charlton in there.
Mm-hmm.
So forth. That's going to be the new scoreboard. It'll be a little bit bigger and blown up.
Yeah.
As we go. And I got a surprise for you over here. You're going to be the first one to see yours for the coaches show. There's a new graphic for the Coach Marchman show. How you like that?
That's good. It's getting high class up in here. That's good. I like that.
This is what we can do with the sponsors. When the sponsors help us out, we can buy this new software and these new graphics and dress things up and make it look professional.
Yeah, it looks great.
So can't do it without those folks. So we appreciate that. All right, let's talk some baseball, Coach. You got Ware County coming up February 7th.
Yeah, we're nowhere near ready for that.
Sir?
We're nowhere near ready for that.
Nowhere near ready for that.
That's right. Yeah, but it is coming up regardless, and we're fortunate that game is going to be played here. So, yeah, it's coming up. That's going to be a scrimmage game. So that'll just be kind of to get the season started, kind of see how we look against another opponent, and
that'll be right here at home.
Yes, sir.
Right
Yep.
here at home.
Yep.
Then the 11th starts the regular season, correct?
That's correct. Yep, that's right.
That's also at home too, right?
Nope, that's at Brantley.
Sir?
Brantley, that's at Brantley.
Oh, that's at Brantley.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully we can follow you guys up there for that. I'm going to try to follow the baseball team as much as I can, given my work schedule and everything.
Sure. Yeah.
But definitely we're going to get the home games in.
Okay.
No doubt about it, plus your coaches show. We'll have player spotlights or senior spotlights like we do, and then anything you want to go over, as the spring goes on. So how are we looking in spring practice so far?
We are looking young.
We're looking young?
Very, very young. We're just trying to make a lot of determinations on where we're going to play people and what we're going to do with our pitching. We still have, some guys doing some other sports, whether it be basketball or wrestling. But that's not just us. That's most teams. So I'm sure that's something everybody has to deal with. But right now we're trying to learn how to, practice to our ability. We're having some issues where we're just not, the intensity's not right, so, but we're getting there, and I think that we're learning, maybe not fast enough, but we just got to continue to find ways to get through to this brand new group, because it is a whole new group, and go from there. So that's where we are now. We need to find a little bit more intensity. Got to, just trying to get a bunch of new guys, a bunch of young guys to buy into what we're trying to do. Just trying to
find everybody where they mesh and all. Where
we're trying to find everyone. We're actually trying to let everyone know the type of intensity we want.
I got you.
Every single day of practice. We're having a hard time figuring that out. We'll have one pretty good day and then just an absolute lousy day. And then one pretty good day and then one bad day. We haven't had any really good days yet where everybody's come.
Build that consistency.
Consistency, show up, compete, do your best, show your skills, but we're figuring it out.
Yeah. Well, and they'll find it. I know under your leadership, this is, as far as since I've been covering you guys, this will be the third full roster change, if I'm doing my math right, as far as, from that first state championship run to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different full rosters.
12, 13. Yep, that sounds about right. So from 11 to 19, that's about right. And, you can't really just say that, just because the team was good last year and the year before that this team's going to be good. You got to put in the work to be good.
Exactly.
And if
it's just not inherited.
If you're not going to outwork people, you better have more skills than them. And with a young group playing in a region with a lot of returning players, you would think that the longer you've been playing, the more skills you have. But we have a young group, so we have to outwork people now. So we're trying to we're having to learn a whole new way of getting after it, for lack of better terms.
I got you.
So hopefully these young guys and these new guys will find a way to buckle down and come to practice and stay focused and learn the game and learn how to make themselves better players. That's the only way that we're going to have any type of the success that we've had in the past.
I know you've got that field general. I've called Trevor the field general behind that plate back there.
That's right.
That's a good nucleus to have anyway, with that leadership with Trevor coming in.
Yeah, it is. We just like we talked about last time. It is great to have the returning region player of the year on your team, and Trevor's a next level player in my opinion, and he's a field general. He's a good offensive and defensive player, but Trevor can't do it by himself.
Yeah, I know. I understand that.
We need someone to step up on the mound. We need someone to step up on the corners. We need someone to we need to figure out some type of batting lineup. And here we are 2 weeks into the season, and we haven't been able to evaluate people properly just because, I don't know. It's not serious enough yet for them, and we're running out of time. So it's great to have Trevor and also Tyler Chesser, but with that, Ty-Ty's been having some health issues, some stuff that I think he's going to be fine. But, this time of season, you get the flu, you get sick, whatever happens, and Ty-Ty's been running in some of that stuff, so he's had to miss some time. So in the meantime, we need someone, when he's not there, someone to give us the same skills that he has. And if you can't give the same skills he has, you have to give more effort than he does.
Right.
Or else you can't replace that spot. And I wish that I could sit down and be like, these guys coming along. But right now, we got to find a way to practice better. So when a competitor –
that's where it starts at practice.
When a competitor walks onto our field to beat us, we're prepared for it. Right now, we're not prepared. But we're getting there, and we're trying to find ways to get there. And today was a little bit of a better practice, but we got to continue to improve every single day. And I know every team wants to do that, but with a team as young as ours, we really have to improve every single day.
Looking for some young men to step up really fast.
Exactly.
No doubt about that.
Exactly.
It's but like you say, it's Class A ball. It goes in cycles. With the age. With the classes. Like last year, I know with football, with my reference, and with you guys with your reference, lost a ton of kids last year.
Yeah, and it's it's very rare to lose 10 seniors like we did last year. That's not something that happens often, especially in Class A, but any classification. To lose 10 is a lot. Now, if you're keeping 22 people on your roster, that might be the case. But when you're keeping 15, losing 10 is a ton of kids. So it's going to be difficult for us. Listen, we play in a good region and against some good teams and some good coaches. So we got to come prepared, or we're going to have a tough time.
I know we're looking at Irwin tonight. They're a great baseball team as well. You've got I'm not sure right where Lanier's out.
I wouldn't go so far as to say they're great. I mean,
sir,
I wouldn't go so far as to say they're great.
Right.
They're good.
But they're good.
But they're good, right?
And, my point I was going to make was that the region, there's not a slack game really. I mean, everybody's battling at least the top four.
That's correct. Yeah, you're right. There's top 4 or 5 teams who are battling, and we.
That's what I was trying to get out.
Right. And I don't want to give teams too much credit, like, oh my gosh, this team's whatever. But you're right. Irwin is going to be a good team, and Clinch is going to be a good team, and Wilcox is going to be a good team, and there's several others who are going to compete there, and we got to be ready. And we got to be ready with a whole new set of kids.
New set.
Trevor and Ty and a whole bunch of new people. So
I'm going to have to learn a whole new roster play-by-play this year.
That's correct. Yes, you will. Yeah, but that's all right. I mean, this is why you do it. It's an opportunity to make a young group better, and I think we can do it. But the players, they got to commit. They have to commit.
Well, the good thing about them being a young group is that means you're going to have them for 2 or 3 years together.
Yeah, that is good. That is good. And speaking of that, I'm really proud of the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, the junior high guys who tried out. Really proud of the numbers we had there and the effort that they gave us. And that's a good little group, and they're going to help us in the future. We'd like for a few of them to help us out this year, on our JV team, but for whatever reason that didn't work out. But I'm looking forward to working with those guys too as soon as I have the ability to. So yeah, you're right. I mean, the future looks good if we get some people to work, but you got to work.
And I know you got to be preaching that to them every day. I imagine. I know you've said it several times just in the last 10 minutes you and I have been together. So I know you're stressing that to your team.
Well, I think I say it in a little bit different way, but yeah, I think they understand, and it just it's just.
Are you saying I can't put a live mic on you at practice, Coach?
I mean.
I'm messing with you, Coach. I'm messing with you. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
I'm not saying anything that anybody else wouldn't say. I'll tell you that right
now. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. I've been there, not at your high school level, but I've been there with younger guys. So I understand.
The frustration doesn't come with an error.
Yeah.
The frustration comes with the effort.
Right.
Right. Everybody's going to make an error, but do your best.
Especially when you see them like you were talking about when they have one good practice, so you know what they're capable of, and then, you know, they might have an off practice the next day. That's got to be.
And I'm not talking about their technical skills. I'm talking about their effort.
Okay.
Effort, right? That's number one. I'm going to tell you right now, this team, in my opinion, could compete for a region championship. But they have to have more effort.
All the time.
Every time.
Every time out.
Every day. Every day. And we're having a hard time with that right now. We can't figure that out yet. Even though no matter what we say, I guess it's just going to take time for them to learn it.
Like they might not be thinking they are, but they may be taking a play off here or there. Is that what you're talking about with the effort? Or?
That's to say the least. Yeah, that's putting it lightly.
I got you.
Yeah. Just because you won before does not mean you're going to win again.
Sir?
Just because you won before does not mean you're going to win again.
Got you.
You got to prove it on the field, and the only way you can prove it on the field is to be mentally tougher, stronger, faster, more technical, whatever. It's got to be a combination of some of that.
All those other categories make up for the experience in the youth.
That's right, but you got to work. You got to work at it and be prepared for all those things that those teams are going to throw at you. But we can get there. We just got to work harder.
Yeah.
Work harder. We try to work efficiently. We try to work smart. But we just got to work harder.
Indians struggling a little bit tonight on the court.
Yeah, turnovers are killing us. A lot of no-look passes when we should probably be looking where we pass the ball.
Yeah.
But buckle down here. You know, you can make a little bit of a run because, you know, Irwin's, you can tell they're kind of they're starting doing some things that are uncharacteristic of the game they've been in as well, taking some crazy shots themselves. So if we could just execute a little bit, we can get back in it.
The Maidens had a really good game. I'm sorry, go ahead. What were you saying?
While I'm on here, I wanted to, congratulate Coach Murray, right?
Coach Murray. I had him pregame. I was expecting him at halftime too. I was trying to figure out how I was going to get both of y'all in. But he came up pregame, and congratulations to Coach Murray. Obviously,
right.
New head coach, only the second head coach the Indians have had in 30 years.
That's amazing.
Football Indians,
and hopefully, Coach Murray will continue to winning ways. I think that people take for granted all the wins that Charlton County football's had. Like when you make the playoffs for the past 29 years in a row or whatever it is, that's pretty daggum impressive. And there's not a lot of schools who could say they've done that. And Coach Murray clearly knows football. He's been a part of a winner for a long time. And, I'm proud to work with him. And I'm like you. I just want to congratulate him for being hired as new head football coach here at Charlton County High School. Looking forward to good things from him and the football team.
I think they made a good decision with that. Coach Murray definitely he put his dues in. 24 years here as an assistant. That's a long time. That's a lot of loyalty.
Another no-look pass. Anyway, yeah, you're right. That is a long time. And listen. Coach Murray's Charlton County. His kids are coming through this school, and he's helpful to the administration. He wants his kids to do the right thing, and clearly he wants to win. So I think it's a great thing for our school and the football program, and looking forward to seeing what Coach Murray can do with the program.
I think that makes for a smoother transition with the team, too, as far as bringing in somebody that's already here. You know what I mean? In-house.
Yeah, that is for a smoother transition. I agree. But, just like, I'm sure Coach Murray has some of his own things that he wants to implement. There was another no-look pass that didn't work. That's the third one I've been sending there. Just stop with the no-look passes, fellas. Come on now. Take care of the ball.
Go ahead. You're fine. I know you played basketball too, so go ahead.
But
have at it.
Just talking about, I'm sure Coach Murray has his things that he wants to add to, and to try to make us a little bit better. But it's a good hire. Coach Murray's just such a good guy, and I'm proud to have him as our football coach. So it's a good thing.
It's definitely well deserved, and we look forward to working with him over the next few years to come.
Yeah.
Hopefully many years.
So a couple things that you look for coming from the Indians. We're talking about like fundraisers and things like that.
Yes, sir. Do you have any coming on?
Yeah, we're gonna start our Distance for Pennies next week, and that's where basically our players are trying to get sponsors for how far they can hit the ball. Right. So we'll designate a day for practice. They'll get 3 pitches, and they'll hit the ball, and we'll measure how far they go. And someone who had donated it before that will donate a penny a foot or $1 a foot or $5 a foot if you got deep pockets.
Okay.
And also while they're doing that, we'll be selling blackout shirts. I don't have the calendar in front of me, but we got to
send it to me, and I'll put up on the sports page the information on your fundraiser.
Yep. And we'll have the blackout shirts for sale too then, so people can get those ahead of time. We also have new hats in. We have the new shirts in. So if anybody is interested in getting an Indian hat, the hats are $15. The shirts are $15, and you can email me or call up to the school about those things, and we'll see about getting you one.
All right, Coach. Anything else you got to hit on?
That's it, man. Listen, just like any winner, you gotta find a way to do a little more. To make yourself a little bit better, to get a little bit better goal, and that's just my message, not only to my team but to all our teams. If you do more than the other person, the chance of your success go up tremendously. So I'm looking forward to the season started. I'm looking forward to getting my players to work harder, and I'm looking forward to the challenge of 2019.
I know you'll do it. I know you'll get them. I lost the ball there for a second.
All right, well, I'll let you get back to it. That way we get
Coach, I appreciate it as always.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you February 7th. Do you want to do the show before or after the scrimmage?
It's up to you. Just let me know what you want to do.
Okay, I'll shoot you.
We'll have a little bit better idea of where we stand, especially with our pitching and some expectations out of certain spots in the lineup. We'll have a better idea than we do now, of course, because we'll have more practice in. So if you want to do one before we can, just let me know.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a holler. I'll see how my work schedule is that week, and you know how we do. We'll figure it out.
Sounds good.
All right, Coach.
Thanks, dude.
Have a great weekend.
Yes, sir.
Thanks
You
a
too.
lot.
All right, bye-bye.
That was Coach Thad Marchman of the Charlton County Baseball Indians. Scrimmage game coming up February 7th against Ware County. Season opener February 11th against Brantley up in Nahunta. Right now, Indians basketball going on. We're in the third period. 59 seconds remaining in the third. Irwin with the lead, 66-30. An attempted steal by the Indians. Irwin comes up with it. Irwin for 3, missed. Pollock with the rebound. Burrows with the steal. Pulls up, jumper missed. That was Alderman. 7 seconds. All right, we're going to take a break. We're headed to the fourth period. Indians trail Irwin County. We'll be right back.
Okefenokee Rural Electric Membership Corporation has been providing quality electric service at a competitive price to residential, commercial, and industrial customers in southeast Georgia and northeast Florida since 1939. For tips and advice on how to save electricity and stretch your energy dollars, call 1-800-262-5131 and speak to your marketing representative. We are a cooperative owned by those we serve.
Hey Indian fans, did you know you're...
Welcome back. 66-32. Irwin leads here in the fourth. Just starting the fourth period. Irwin coming in ranked number 2 in the state. .23 for 2, little pull-up jumper, miss. Cobb with the rebound. .21 Attaway misses the jumper. Irwin with the rebound coming back this way. Burrows with the rebound. 2-on-2. Burrows pulls out. Cobb. Williams for 3, missed. For 2, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line. 4:31 remaining in the ballgame. Substitutions by our tribe. Alderman, Williams, Ryan Williams, and Williamson back in the game, along with Clark and Pollock. 4:31 remaining in the contest. I want to thank Coach Murray and Coach Marchman for doing the interviews tonight during this game. We appreciate it. Clark. So Ryan comes up with a loose ball, missed the shot, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line. Makes the first one. Makes the second. Almost a steal by Clark. Alderman with the rebound. Nice ball. Oh, ball, but they call a foul. Misses the first. 20 for 3. Hits it. Steal by Irwin coming back this way. It's in. That's good for 3 from Pollock. Missed the layup. Gets that one in. Zarian with a rebound, tips it in. Timeout on the floor, so we're going to take one as well. We'll be right back. You're watching Indians basketball on the Charlton Sports Network.
The United First Federal Credit Union? We are your hometown financial institution offering services such as online banking, mobile deposit, free checking, and much more. And if you're in the market to purchase a vehicle, our auto loan rates start as low as 2.99 for those who qualify. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone. Federally insured.
We're back. Boy, they're running these timeouts fast tonight. Two minutes remaining in this one. Pollock for 3 again. He missed that one. Clark with the rebound. Clarkson will pull up for 3. Missed. Alderman. Nelson with the rebound. Pulls out. Travel call. A whole set of 5 come in for the Tribe. For 3, missed. Attaway. Indians ball on the turnover. Off the front of the rim. That was excuse me, that was Harris for 3. Attempted 3. 35 for 3 from midcourt. Missed. 37 seconds left. There's a steal by Irwin. Reverse, looked like he tried to set up a dunk. 20 seconds. 3 from downtown, missed. Ten seconds. Pull up jumper, misses. And that's the ball game. Irwin County wins this one 81-42 of our Charlton County Indians. I want to thank you for watching this presentation of Indians basketball on the Charlton Sports Network. Also want to thank new head coach Russ Murray, and for the football team, and baseball Indians head coach Coach Marchman for joining us tonight. During this game, Coach Murray's interview can be heard during the pregame show, and Coach Marchman's interview can be heard at halftime. Check our Facebook pages for dates and times of our next webcast. We always post that up. Try to post it up the night before, definitely the day of a ball game. Y'all have a safe trip going back. Y'all be careful. For Timmy Bell, I'm Adam Bell. Thank you for watching. Irwin County wins 81-42. Y'all have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you next week.